I'm Kate, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to use pens in your Cricut machine to write on your paper and card projects. So what I'll be doing is making a gift tag like this one with a name very neatly written on it using the pens in my Cricut machine. So let's start in Design Space. I'm going to click on New Project up here in the top left corner to take me to a lovely blank canvas. And we're going to make a tag. So if I move my cursor over here to Images on the left-hand side and click, and then in the search bar, I'm going to just type in tag and hit return. And then lots and lots of different gift tag options will appear on my screen to choose from. I'm going to scroll down because I quite like the look of this tag here, which has got a star cut out of it. But as you can see, there are loads of different options. So I'm going to select the one that I'd like to use by hitting my cursor, and then in the bottom right-hand corner, I'm going to click on Insert Images. And as you can see, the tag that I've chosen then appears on my canvas. I'd like my tag to be slightly bigger, so I can either click on these double arrows in the bottom right-hand corner to drag the tag to the size that I'm looking for, or in this top menu up here, I can just type in whatever size I would like my finished tag to be. The next thing to do is to add a line of text onto the tag. So I'm going to click on Text here on the left-hand side, and as you can see, that brings up this text bar here at the bottom. I'll type in the name that I'd like to add, Charlie, and then just click elsewhere on the screen and you can see the name has appeared. Now at the moment that's a little bit too big, but it's also at the moment a cut image. So that means rather than drawing or writing this word onto my tag, at the moment it will cut it out. I know that because when I've got the name Charlie highlighted, if I look over here in my Layers menu on the right-hand side, you'll see that it says Basic Cut underneath the section which is for my text. What I want that to say is writing. So in order to change it, we need to make sure that the name is highlighted and then click on the drop down here by font at the top. So when I do that, it brings up lots and lots of different fonts for me to choose from. But what I want to do is filter those fonts just to bring up the writing fonts. So if you go up here to the top right-hand corner and click on Filter, if you're using the app, you should see a picture of a filter, and then go down and click on Writing. And what that does is it brings up all the fonts that you can use for writing. I'm going to scroll all the way back up to the top again and just select a really nice, simple font to use this time. So I've selected the font. Now it still says cut over here for my font. So there's one last step that we need to do. And with the font highlighted, I'm going to go up to the drop down by style here on the top and then select writing. And as you can see, what that does is it changes my writing to a writing font. Now over here on the right-hand side, it's changed to pen rather than cut. Brilliant. Okay, so the last thing to do is to make the font the right size and move it over to our tag. So I'm going to click on the font and then drag it over so that it's on top of the tag. And then you see this bottom right-hand double arrow option. I'm going to click on that and drag it across until the font sits neatly on the tag. There we go. There is one final step that we need to do to make sure that the writing appears on the tag. And we're going to do that by clicking Select All up here on the top menu. And then over here, I'm going to click Attach. And what that means is that the text will be written on top of the tag in exactly the place where I've positioned it. Okay, we're ready to make it. So let's click over here on the top right-hand corner on the Make It button. That's all looking great, so I can click Continue. Next, we need to tell our device which material we're using. So I'm going to click on Browse All Materials, And then up here on all categories, I'm going to click cardstock. And today I'm using a medium cardstock, so I'm going to select that option. But if you just select whichever one is right for you, then click on Done. Now, as you can see, it's telling us to load a pen into clamp A and the fine point blade into clamp B. So I'm going to open clamp A here, take my pen, take the lid off and then push it down until it clicks into clamp A. And then you can close the clamp. And we've got the fine point blade already loaded into clamp B here. Next up, you need to take your card and place it on your light blue mat. So place it in the top left-hand corner and then use this brayer tool, this lovely roller tool, just to make sure that it's really firmly adhered to the mat. Then when you're ready, you can load your mat into your machine. Just make sure it's really nice and squarely loaded in, like so, and then press the flashing button on your machine. When your machine has finished cutting, you can press the flashing button again and then unload your mat. Then it's really important that you turn your mat over and peel your mat back from your project. And there we have it, a lovely personalised gift tag with writing on it. I hope you found this video useful, and please remember to check out all our other videos for lots more project ideas, hints and tips for use with your Cricut machine. Thanks for watching, bye bye.